We've all been here. You're stuck in a meeting. Graham from accounts is droning on and on. Half the people are either sneakily looking at their phones or mentally planning their next holiday. Most people are wondering what the point of this meeting is and why couldn't it have been an email? The truth is, lots of meetings aren't working for lots of people. The average office worker spends 27 days a year in meetings that they believe to be pointless, according to one survey. And even if your job isn't office-based, you may well find yourself in a more informal meeting, in a school, a church, or a sports club, or, like Jackie Weaver, whose meeting Bust Up went viral in 2020, in a local parish council.
To disrupt this meeting, I will have to remove you from it.
You have no authority here, Jackie Weaver. No authority at all.
She's just kicked him out.
So how do we make meetings better? Firstly, preparation is key.
Sorry, I'm late.
Whether you're chairing the meeting or just attending, you'll get a lot more out of it if you're fully prepped.
Get nothing that's going to be going on here. Where are my glasses? I'll get there.
If you're the chair, make sure you send out an agenda and maybe even a question in advance. There's evidence that starting a meeting with that question gets everyone focused and participating quicker. If you're a participant, do the pre-read and work out what you want to say beforehand. Another tip for chairs is to think about who's in the room and what sort of people they are. A plan to manage extroverts to make sure they don't dominate will really help. And making sure that your more introverted types are able to share their views is also important. A good idea is to ask them in advance to contribute on a certain subject. That way they can pre-plan what they want to say. If you're an introvert, you might want to take a tip from Sheryl Sandberg, the former COO of Facebook, and make sure you say something, anything, early on in the meeting to establish your voice and presence. That way, when it's time to make your killer point later in the meeting, it's much easier to speak up. Online meetings can make chairing easier. Everyone's names are visible and it's easy to raise your virtual hand, though there is always someone who forgets to take themselves off mute. Yeah, I can't, I can hear you. Yeah, but you need to turn, can you see where, bottom left? And there's evidence that hybrid meetings, where some people are in the room and some people are online, are less effective.
Oh, come on.
So planning how you're going to make sure everyone's included here is the key to success. Research shows that a few moments of mindfulness at the start of a meeting could help reduce stress and boost creativity. But if you think that would go down like a cup of cold sick in your team, think of other ways you can form bonds. Breakout rooms, icebreakers.
Ask me anything and I'll answer yes or no, and then you got to guess. No.
Timing is also key. Meetings are often booked in half-hour or hour blocks, and if they overrun, they can cause unnecessary stress, which can carry on to your next meeting. Brain scans show the impact that back-to-back meetings have on your grey matter. After successive meetings, you become much less productive. Consider ending your meeting at quarter to the hour, or for longer meetings, putting a little tea break in the middle.
Impromptu breathers can be particularly good if things are getting heated.
But even if everyone's enjoying themselves, most people will feel the benefit from a leg stretch or a comfort break. If your meeting is in person and your budgets can stretch, consider providing refreshments. If budgets won't stretch to food and drink, think about other ways to bond and create informal moments. Taking turns to bake, for example. And finally, make sure you allocate some time to follow up. If you're the chair, it's a good idea to thank people for attending and send round notes with action points. And if you've attended a good meeting, don't be shy about letting the chair know. Meetings are an essential part of the modern world, and chances are you'll end up in a meeting with them again soon. Yes, meetings can be rubbish, but all of us can help make them better.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed that, be sure to check out these videos next. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and click the bell to get a notification each time we upload a new video.